5 reasons why you absolutely need to visit Uganda. Hello explorers, welcome back to another exciting video presented to you by Explore, and thanks for watching. In this video we shall be bringing you 5 reasons why you absolutely need to visit Uganda. But first of all, let's have a brief background of Uganda. Uganda is a landlocked country in East Central Africa, bordered to the east by Kenya, to the north by South Sudan, to the west by the Democratic Republic of the Congo, to the southwest by Rwanda, and to the south by Tanzania. The southern part of the country includes a substantial portion of Lake Victoria, shared with Kenya and Tanzania. Uganda is in the African Great Lakes region and also lies within the Nile basin with a varied but generally modified equatorial climate. Uganda takes its name from the Buganda kingdom, which encompasses a large portion of the south of the country, including the capital, Kampala. The people of Uganda were hunter-gatherers until 1,700 to 2,300 years ago, when Bantu-speaking populations migrated to the southern parts of the country. Beginning in 1894, the area was ruled as a protectorate by the UK, who established the administrative law across the territory. Uganda gained independence from the UK on the 9th of October 1962. The period since then has been marked by violent conflicts, including an 8-year-long military dictatorship led by Idi Amin. Additionally, a lengthy civil war against the Lord's Resistance Army in the northern region, led by Joseph Kony, has caused hundreds of thousands of casualties. The official languages are English and Swahili, although any other language may be used as a medium of instruction in schools or other educational institutions, or for legislative, administrative, or judicial purposes, as may be prescribed by law. Luganda, a central language, is widely spoken across the country, and several other languages are also spoken, including Lango, Acholi, Runyoro, Runyakole, Rukiga, Luo, and Lusoga. The current president of Uganda is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who came to power in January 1986 after a protracted 6-year guerrilla war. Following constitutional amendments that removed term limits for the president, he was able to stand and was elected president of Uganda in the 2011 and in the 2016 general elections. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. When many people think of Uganda, a lot of instability and civil unrest comes to mind, but this beautiful country should be on your bucket list of countries to visit if it already isn't. But if your mind is not yet made up, here are 5 reasons why you absolutely need to visit Uganda. Number 1. Tease your taste buds with Uganda's rich cuisine. Uganda's food is as rich as its culture because each tribe has its own staple food. A proper Ugandan meal is a celebration in itself, and some meals are prepared as early as the day before to be served at lunch the following day. Then there is the street food, the most notably being the Rolex. While a Rolex is a timepiece in most countries, in Uganda it's a popular street food that can be eaten any time of the day. It's an omelette that is rolled with a chapati and some onions and tomatoes. Bonus points if the tomatoes are raw and if you eat it by the store. Tourism is still very much in its infancy in Uganda, so you don't need to worry about large crowds of fellow tourists ruining your experience of eating along the streets or in an exclusive countryside. Another staple food in Uganda is matoke or cooked bananas. Other food crops include cassava, sweet potatoes, white potatoes, yams, beans, pears, groundnuts, cabbage, onions, pumpkins, and tomatoes. Some fruits such as oranges, pawpaw, lemons, and pineapples are also grown. This is an indication of the rich nature of the food variety in Uganda, which are prepared in various ways to satisfy different palates depending on your culture and preferences. Whether you are a foodie or not, Uganda is a traveler's heaven for people from around the world. Number 2. Home to some of Africa's tallest mountain ranges. The Rwenzori Mountains in western Uganda, on the border with the Democratic Republic of the Congo, are a magnificent attraction to any tourist. Queen Elizabeth Park, the most popular game park, is set against the backdrop of these mountains, and anyone enjoying a game safari in this park would admire the view from afar. The fabled Mountains of the Moon are a world-class hiking and mountaineering destination. The Rwenzori Mountains are Africa's tallest mountain ranges, exceeded in altitude by Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Kenya. This national park is also cultural heritage to the neighboring communities. What's more, the park permits are less than half the price of those neighboring countries, so you get more silverback for your green park. Uganda is a natural beauty with an abundance of gifts bestowed to her, such as Mountain Elgon II, with the largest volcanic caldera in the world. Bwinti impenetrable forest sounds and looks very Lord of the Rings, but it is in fact home to half of the planet's population of mountain gorillas, and is one of the only 3 places where you can see them in the wild. Number 3. The friendly people of Uganda. Every traveler knows how the attitude of local people can influence the experience when visiting a new country. When going somewhere new, we want to learn about with new cultures. We want to connect with people whose lives are so different but somehow so similar to ours. The people in Uganda make this so possible as they are friendly, open and curious with a great sense of fun. They welcome every stranger in their midst and wave you as you pass by to let you know you can feel at home with them. The people of Uganda extremely love their country and are proud that people from all around the world visit their hometown to see the gorillas and experience their cultures. Uganda's smiles are also very warm as the sun. It's been said over and over again that Ugandans are the friendliest people in the region. They are welcoming and curious about their visitors and where they come from, and a Ugandan will go out of their way to make anyone feel welcome. This is one of the world's most welcoming countries ever according to BBC. A few imperfections here and there, but Ugandans love to see strangers visit. They respect their guests and are always willing to give free help when necessary. From the time you arrive at the Entebbe International Airport to wherever you go, it will always be smiles from the beautiful people of Uganda. Modern Ugandan cultures stems from regional tribal kingdoms which manifest in traditional dances, arts and crafts and tribal dance. One of the best cultural experiences in Uganda involves heading north to spend time with the Kamorojong people, a group of agro-pastoral herders whose tribal jumping dance resembles that of the famous Maasai warriors of neighboring Kenya. Number 4. The Gorillas of Uganda. Wildlife enthusiasts know that a gorilla encounter is the ultimate wildlife experience. Unlike the chimps, which can be more difficult to spot, you are pretty much guaranteed an encounter with the gorillas while in Uganda. While trekking the forest in Uganda, the only excitement you will have will not only come from the sounds of the nature, the lush rainforest or the pure air, but also from the anxiety to encounter a gorilla. Even natives who see these beautiful beasts often still cannot get enough of them. Whether to see them tearing out and chewing bamboo shoots, scratching their heads, climbing trees, moving away and sometimes staying still and placid in front of you. It is always so rewarding to watch them with their most incredible poses. These furry, gentle giants whose black color contrasts with the lush green vegetation of the forest are just indescribable to watch. Observing them gives us an appreciation of God's creation as the old, tired silverback really looks like an old man and enjoys watching the youngest addition to the family in the same way humans have fun watching a young child playing and being naughty. Watching the activities of the gorilla, he can never get bored as they are so entertaining and beautiful that it feels like a mystical experience that will stay with you for a lifetime. It is a once-in-a-lifetime experience you can get only in Uganda. Number 5. The colorful scenery of Uganda. It's fair to say Uganda punches well above its weight in the scenery department. To the west is the glacier-capped Rwenzori mountain range, romantically labeled the Mountains of the Moon. To the south is Lake Victoria, the second largest freshwater lake in the world and main reservoir of the Nile. Speaking of the world's longest river, it flows the length of Uganda from the aforementioned Lake Victoria in the south to the rolling grasslands of the north and across the border into the South Sudan. Aside from those three heavyweights, Uganda is also home to dense forest, verdant wetlands and open plains, all of which are incredibly lush and support a diverse ecosystem of flora and fauna. If you think that everything south of the Sahara is arid, yellow and inhospitable, you're definitely trapped in a cliché as there is a green emerald color that dominates the landscapes. The lush and luxurious jungle which characterizes the rainforest is replaced by banana, tea and coffee plantations around the villages, making the long drives exciting and varied. The Bwindi impenetrable forest features more than 1,000 flowering plant species and almost 200 different types of trees, many of which are endemic. It is no wonder that this precious ecosystem is home to an incredible variety of birds, butterflies, and mammal species, including some of the rarest animals on the planet. There you have it, explorers. Those were 5 reasons why you absolutely need to visit Uganda. Thanks for watching this video. If you want us to cover any particular country, leave us suggestions in the comments and we will do well to grant your request. Also, if you did enjoy this video, do well to give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.